Alice and Through the Looking Glass. Scene 1. The Tea Party. Mad Hatter. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the tea party, the greatest and maddest tea party that you will ever attend. I am the Mad Hatter, and perhaps you can tell from my brilliantly designed top hat and bow tie. I have organised this whole event single-handedly, but there's no need to thank me. Tweedledum. Excuse me, Tweedledoo. Excuse me, Tweedledee. Did they say single-handedly? Tweedledum. But we all helped. Tweedledee. That hat must be too heavy on his head. Mad Hatter. Do you mind? You lot in matching outfits aren't meant to be introduced until later. No expense has been spared on the decor. Magic and wonder are all around us. Come with me and you'll see a world of pure imagination. Night. Hatter, stop singing. You're scaring the children. I am the Knight. I invented the bubble squeaking, squirting, backwards, forwards travelling device, which you will witness later. I am the brave knight, as you can tell from my brilliant tabloid and shield. I take my tea dunked, but not stirred. Mad Hatter. I just hope your machine will make up its mind which way it's going. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, the decor. March Hare enters. Oh, don't forget the giant rainbow bunting hanging from the walls. Mad Hatter. Ah, March Hare, there you are. Have you got the tea? The Dormouse. Did someone say tea? Mad Hatter. That's a Dormouse, a sleepy creature. Tweedledee. Has the tea party started yet? Tweedledum. I was just about to ask the same question. Tweedledoo. Has the tea party started yet? Mad Hatter. Prepare to be amazed and listen to our remarkable story. The March Hare. Oh, I say, did you say a story? Mad Hatter. Indeed, I did. March Hare. The Knight. I thought we were just going to have some tea. I've even bought my new flashing device to show off. The March Hare. That's a torch. What about the other characters in the story? Should we introduce them too? The Dormouse. Oh, yes. There's the sheep doctor. Oh, and not forgetting the... Night. Will Dormouse ever finish a line? The March Hare. I believe she was going to say the gnat. The Mad Hatter. We'll explain about them when it gets to their bit. Let's get started before everyone's tea get cold. I need your help. You will all appear later in the story, but to start with, we're all going to be playing human characters. So go and huddle at the other end of the room and prepare your imagination. March Hare. The Tweedles move to one end of the stage and take off their jackets and hats to become humans. The Mad Hatter sits on a chair and opens a large book with the title Alice Through the Looking Glass, ripped off, printed on the front. Mad Hatter. Are you ready? Now, our story is all about everyone. Oh, is it about me? No, it is about me. And Mad Hatter. It's about Alice. Alice was a small girl, but with lots of worries. She thought she wasn't any good at anything. Everyone. Oh. Mad Hatter. Alice found it difficult to have friends. Her family and friends began to worry about her. The Dormouse. But they didn't know what to do. Night. So they took her to the doctor's. The doctor enters and crosses the centre stage where Alice is. The Doctor. Hello, Alice. I'm the Doctor. So, Alice, I'm told you haven't been yourself. The Knight. What a daft thing to say. Who else is he going to be? The Mad Hatter. Shh. Knight. You're going to spoil the story. And Doctor. Why don't you talk about what's wrong? Alice. Well, I try, but nothing comes out. The Doctor. Surely words come out. Alice. But they don't seem to mean anything, and nobody seems to hear. The doctor. So tell me, how are you feeling? Alice. Glum. Everyone. Glum? Mad Hatter. But Alice wasn't really listening. She just crossed her arms and looked at the floor with a sad face. At that moment, Alice began to feel very small. She began to shrink and grow smaller and smaller. Alice. What's happening to me? Everyone. She grew smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. The Tweedles. Until... March Hare. The floorboards came rushing towards her. Everything began to get bigger and bigger. Everyone. And bigger and bigger. Dormouse. She slipped through a crack in the floorboards. Everyone. Whee! Whoosh! Tweedledee. She continued to fall into the darkness, flapping her arms about. The Knight. The ground got closer and closer. The Doctor. Until... Everyone. Crash! Scene 2. Meeting the Dormouse and the Gnat. The Mad Hatter. Alice stood looking around, frightened and confused. The Tweedles sat holding a plank of a piece of wood each. The Gnat is buzzing about whilst the Dormouse sits sleeping on a cushion in the audience. Alice. What just happened? The Tweedles. You fell through the other side. Alice. The other side of what? The Gnat. Well, the floorboards. You fell through the crack between two of the floorboards. Mad Hatter. The Tweedles leaned forwards, holding the planks of wood balanced on the ends. The floorboards loom over Alice. Alice. But that's impossible. I can't be. Gnat. Why can't you? Alice. But I'm not. The Gnat. Small enough. Mad Hatter. Alice looked up and realised that she was speaking to a giant insect with great big beady eyes, its flapping glittery wings buzzing backwards and forwards. Alice. What happened to me? The Gnat. Isn't that obvious? You've been shrunken. Alice. Shrunken? The Gnat. Downsized. Tinified. Alice. But why? The Gnat. Don't ask me. I'm only a gnat. Take a look at yourself. Mad Hatter. The Tweedles pass Alice an oversized coin, and she tries to see her reflection in it. Alice. But I can't see. It's all blurry. It must be dirty. The Gnat. Or perhaps there's something wrong with your eyes. Sometimes it happens. Alice. What does? The Gnat. You don't see clearly. Things become blurred when you become over-anxious. Alice. I don't want to be here. The Gnat. What's wrong with here? The Tweedles. She doesn't think it's good enough. The Gnat. How rude. And Alice. I didn't say that. The Gnat. And I was just about to help you as well. The Dormouse. Is it time to get up? Who are you? I don't think we've met before. And that. Oh, Dormouse. She's from up there. The Dormouse. Oh, so what are you doing down here? Alice. I fell. The Dormouse. Oh, did you hurt yourself? Alice. No, not really. The Gnat. Oh, pity. Alice. There's no need to be nasty. The Dormouse. Oh, don't get upset. You'll all seem better in the morning. Alice. But what if it isn't? What then? The Gnat. She's done it again. Gone to sleep. Alice. Oh, I'll never see my parents again. It's all my fault. Everything's my fault. It's because I don't have any talents. The Dormouse. Sleep, the healing balm, knitteth up the rebel's sleeve. Alice. What did she say? The Gnat. Oh, don't ask me. The Tweedles. And don't ask us. Alice. Oh, this is not a very friendly place, and so confusing. The Dormouse. Oh, you should have a nap. Alice. But I'm not tired. Dormouse. To bed. Alice. Oh, please, would you just tell me how I can get back to my parents and back to my normal size? The Gnat. Oh, that's easy. Alice. Easy? The Gnat. You've just got to find the Queen of Hearts. She'll know how to get you home again. Alice. Who? The Mad Hatter. Just as the Gnat was about to speak, a giant white rabbit ran across the stage in a fluster. The Gnat. Rabbit! Everyone singing, I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye, I'm late. The Rabbit. Oh, I can't stop. I can't chat. I'm late. I'm terribly late. Alice. What are you late for? The Rabbit. Oh, I'm in a fluster. I'm in a flutter. Alice. Oh, you poor thing. You look terribly stressed. The Rabbit. Oh, I am. But I can't stop. I'm in a rush. I have to be here. I have to be there. I have to be everywhere. The Dormouse. Oh, with that, the Rabbit was gone. Alice. Oh, please don't go. Everyone's singing again. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. The Mad Hatter. Suddenly they all disappeared, apart from the Tweedles, who put the planks down out of the way. Scene 3. Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and Tweedledoo. Mad Hatter. Poor Alice was feeling lonely and scared. She didn't know who the Queen of Hearts was or how to find her. Alice. I'm never going to go home. Tweedledum. Oh, who goes there? Tweedledee. Oh, who goes where? Tweedledoo. Or there? Alice. Well, I think I'm Alice, but I'm not sure. I feel so confused and small. I think I've lost my confidence. Tweedledum. We are Tweedledum. Tweedledee. Tweedledee. Tweedledoo. And Tweedledoo. Tweedledum. Tweedledum. Tweedledee. Tweedledee. And Tweedledoo. Tweedledoo. Alice. Oh, pleased to meet you. They all shake each other's hands, but no one shakes Alice's. Alice. Oh, how rude. You just left me out completely. The Tweedles. Oh, silly us. Sorry, pleased to meet you. They ignore Alice again. Alice. Oh, now I really do feel like an invisible person. Tweedledee. Oh, do you know what you need? Alice. Oh, what's that? Tweedledum. You need a friend. Alice. I don't know how to make friends. The Tweedles. Oh, we'll be your friend. Alice. Oh, really? The Tweedles. Of course. Tweedledum. Why can't you make friends? Alice. I don't know how to speak to 'em. The Tweedledee. But it's easy. You just have to walk up to someone and say, hello. Tweedledee. Hello. Tweedles. Hello. Tweedledoo. Or you could just say, how are you? Tweedledum. Or comment on something they may like. Tweedledee. I like your drawing. Or do you want to play football? Alice. Oh, I guess I think too much. Tweedledum. Just be yourself. The Tweedles. Like us. Alice. Well, can you all show me where I can find the Queen of Hearts? The Tweedles. It's that way. No, it's this way. No, it's that way. The Tweedles all begin to point in all different directions. Alice. I can't go everywhere. Tweedledee. Well, you asked and we answered. Alice. Well, if you can't give me a proper answer, then I'll go that way. Alice tries to walk between the Tweedles, but they won't let her pass. Tweedledum. Oh no, you can't go that way. Tweedledee. Nope. Tweedledoo. Not without the password. Alice. Password? The Tweedles. Password. Alice. Well, let me think. What could the password be? Does anyone in the audience know what it might be? Alice looks at the Tweedles. Alice. I've got it. It's Tweedle. It's staring me in the face all along. The Tweedles all look at it shocked. They stare at each other before shuffling about and changing places. Tweedledum. How did she guess that? Tweedledee. I knew it was too easy. Tweedledoo. We must have made it too easy for her. The Mad Hatter. And before Alice could say another word, the Tweedles disappeared, arguing amongst themselves. Alice. Wait! Come back! Scene 4. The Flowers. Mad Hatter. March Hare and the Knight then appear wearing flower hats on their heads and stand on one side of the stage, huddled together, arguing silently over who is going to get the most sunlight. Sheep and Dormouse also enter and plonk themselves in the audience. Alice stands puzzled. Just then the rabbit appears and runs across the stage. Alice. Wait, Mr. Rabbit, wait, please wait. The Rabbit. Oh, I can't stop. I'm in an awful hurry. Can't be late. Alice. But where are you going? The Rabbit. I have an important date. Everyone. Singing. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. The Rabbit exits. The Sheep. Oh, where do you... There's no use trying to talk to Rabbit. Alice. Who are you? The Sheep. I'm the sheep. Bah, bah. Alice. A sheep, but you're tiny just like me. The Sheep. That's the trouble when you're made of wool. You shrink a bit each time you wash. Alice. Do you know where I am and how I can find the Queen of Hearts? The Sheep. No, dear. The Queen of Hearts is a very busy woman, but this place is a garden. Have you seen the flowers? The Foxglove. Oh, hello. I'm the Foxglove. Pleased to meet you. If anyone can, if there's anything I can do to help. Alice. Well, yes. The Thistle. And I'm the Thistle. Alice. Oh, pleased to meet both of you. You do look very beautiful. The Foxglove. Well, I do try my best. The Thistle. He's sagging a lot, whereas I'm in perfect bloom now. Alice. Can either of you help me to find the Queen of Hearts? I need her to help to grow back to my proper size. Foxglove. Oh, let me think. When flowers want to get bigger quickly, they just drink this. Foxglove then produces a packet of Miracle Grow with a long straw attached. He shoves the end of the straw towards Alice. Foxglove. Here you go. Have some of this. Alice. Oh, thank you. I don't think it's very good for humans, though. The Thistle. Leave her alone, Foxglove. She got herself in this mess. She can figure it out. The Foxglove. You really are in a bad mood today, Thistle. Alice. Can anyone help me? What about you, Sheep? The Sheep. You need to trust yourself. Alice. How is that going to help? Dormouse. Just then, the Tweedles enter again. The Tweedledee. Oh, there she is. Tweedledoo. Oh, where did you go? Tweedledum. Oh, we've been looking everywhere for you. Tweedledee. She's looking sad. Tweedledum. She's looking glum. The Sheep. Oh, they all stared at poor Alice, inspecting her as if she was an old fossil in a museum. Tweedledee. Has she found her talent yet? Foxglove. Or does she believe that she can do anything right? Thistle. I think she's lost her smile. Tweedledum. Maybe she's turning into a monster and is getting ready to eat us all. Tweedledee. Are you a monster? Everyone. Are you a monster, Alice? Mad Hatter. Suddenly they all started to pull her in all directions. Alice. I don't know. Maybe there is something wrong with me. Maybe I just need to hide myself away. Mad Hatter. Poor old Alice. As everyone slowly disappeared, she sat down and leaned up against Foxglove. Just then a rabbit rushed by again. Rabbit. I'm sorry, I can't stop. I'm late, you see, for a very important date. Alice. It's okay. I understand. The rabbit. I'm far too busy. Oh, what did you say? Alice. I understand. Rabbit. You mean you're not going to get angry because I can't stop? Alice. You're obviously very busy. Rabbit. Yes, I am. Alice. Because you have lots of friends and you're very good at your job. Rabbit. Well, not that many. I just try my best. Why the glum face? Alice. Because I don't have any friends. I think it's because I have a big round head. I'm short and I have goofy teeth and I wear glasses. Sometimes I have a funny laugh. Rabbit. Do people make fun of you? Alice. No, not much, but I think I look strange. And my sister's much better than me. She's pretty and brainy in school and fast at sports. But I'm slow. The rabbit. Rabbit. You don't have to be brainy to do well at school. You don't have to be fast to win a race. In fact, we all have our special talents. Look at the gnat. The gnat. I'm quick at buzzing around and changing directions, but I do speak rather fast and high-pitched. The knight. And I'm good at inventing things, although sometimes I get it wrong. And I can be a bit forgetful. The March Hare. Oh, I love to make lists and make tea, but I'm hopeless at making cakes. The Dormouse. And I love to... Rabbit. None of us are the same. We're all different, but that doesn't mean that we can't do. My mother Rabbit once told me an old fable which my grandmother had told her. Mad Hatter. The other characters stop what they're doing and gather round and sit with the audience, listening to the rabbit's story. The rabbit. Hare was the fastest animal in the whole woodland. But Hare was also very loud and often unkind to the other animals. The Mad Hatter. The Dormouse suddenly stood up and picked up a hand puppet. The Dormouse. I shall play the hare. The rabbit. Her steps were fast and made a pitter-patter sound everywhere. She would boast about always winning every race. The Tweedles rattled shakers, encouraging members of the audience to join in with the sound of the hare. The Dormouse. And I'm the hare best. I will win every race. Even will nobody ever challenge me. The rabbit. Everyone was too scared to race hare, except the tortoise. Tweedledoo. Oh, I'll play the tortoise. Mad Hatter. Tweedledoo takes the tortoise puppet and joins in with everyone in the story on stage. The rabbit. The tortoise was very small and very, very slow. Tortoise made a loud thud noise when she walked. The March Hare and the gnat sit and start beating a drum as a thudding noise, with some of the audience joining in with hand drums. At first, everyone laughed at the tortoise. The hare cried out, "That's just silly. The tortoise is no match for me." But still the tortoise insisted. Everyone watched as the Mad Hatter and the knight rolled out a long piece of wall, marking out the trace track from one side of the stage to the other. Both tortoise and hare stood at one end, waiting. Go! They were off. Hare sprinted down the track with her pitter-patter feet, but suddenly she stopped halfway and turned around to see Tortoise way behind, the Dormouse as the hare. Ah, that silly tortoise, that daft tortoise, is no match for me. I'll just sit down here and have a little sleep, and I'll still win the race, just you see. The rabbit. And so Hare sat down and fell asleep, whilst the tortoise slowly made her way across the track with a thud, thud, thud. In fact, the tortoise went past the hare, and everyone started cheering. Everyone, come on, tortoise, you can do it. Come on, tortoise. The rabbit. The hare woke up, and startled by the noise, she jumped up and started to chase after the tortoise. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. But the tortoise was too fast. With a thud, 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 tortoise crossed the finish line and won the race. March Hare, the tortoise has won. And everyone slowly exits. Alice. So the tortoise was the fastest. Rabbit. Not quite. But the tortoise knew that she had a talent too. She was patient and had determination. Slow and steady wins the race. We're all different, but we all have talents. We may not always be able to see them at first. Sometimes we even learn new ones, but we all have them. Alice. What, even me? Rabbit. Even you. Now chit-chat over. I'm late. The Mad Hatter. And the rabbit was off again. Scene 5. The backwards-forwards machine. Mad Hatter. Gather round, all of you. I've got some news that's sure to cheer everyone up. The Queen of Hearts wishes for us to put on a tea party for her, and I have been asked to arrange it. March Hare. Oh, did you say tea party? The Knight. Oh, we could try my invention, the self-stirring spoon. March Hare. Your inventions never work, Knight. Alice. But this one might, March Hare. March Hare. Since when did you become positive? Alice. Since the White Rabbit reminded me that we all have talents. The Gnat. Says the one that can't find her way home. Knight. I can show you the way. Here, take my hand. First you must walk 2 steps forward, then shuffle 1 to the side. 2 steps forward, shuffle to the side. It's easy. Alice. And I suppose you just jump over anything that gets in your way. Knight. Ha ha ha. Oh yes, the jumping is my favourite part. The Knight starts jumping awkwardly. March Hare. Oh, don't be silly. She just needs a cup of tea. Now come and sit down. The Dormouse. What you need is a good nap. Everything will look better in the morning. Mad Hatter. Suddenly, everyone was pulling Alice in all directions again. Alice. Wait! Stop! I really appreciate all your help, and I really don't think that I can get home by drinking tea, sleeping, or line dancing. The Knight. Oh, how about I tie a piece of string from your forehead to the clouds and then... Dormouse. Oh, you could come to the Queen's tea party. The Queen of Hearts can then help you. Alice. Oh, what, really? But do you think she really will? The Mad Hatter. She could get you home in any direction, I'm sure. She even goes diagonally. The Knight. Can't jump though, can she? The Mad Hatter. No time for arguing. We'd better go and get ready. We've not got much time to prepare. All aboard the backwards-forwards machine. The characters form the shell of vehicle, using 2 wooden planks as coupling rods and linking imaginary wheels, and 2 more as tall chimneys. The Mad Hatter, March Hare, Gnat and Dormouse climb inside. Now snuggle down, Dormouse. There you are. Now get comfortable. The Dormouse. Oh, that's nice. I think I might just have a snooze. It's been a long day. Alice. Oh, can I travel with you? The Gnat, March Hare, Mad Hatter and Dormouse all together. No. Alice. But why not? The March Hare. There's not enough room. Alice. But I'm only small. The Mad Hatter. I don't think we're going your way. You'll be going to forwards and we're going backwards. Alice. Why are you going backwards? March Hare. It saves time. We'll get there before you know it. Mad Hatter. Fire up the engine. The Dormouse and the Mad Hatter perform a chug-chugging sound effects, and the Gnat and March Hare perform the whistle and sound effects. Toot-toot. Mad Hatter. We're off. Away we go. The Mad Hatter, Dormouse and Gnat and March Hare exit. Alice. Oh, how am I supposed to get to the tea party? The Tweedles enter. The Tweedledee. Oh, you could balance on the wonky donkey. Alice. I beg your pardon. Tweedledum. Or you could turn out on your whisk and fly to the saucer in the sky. Tweedledoo. Or ride a firecracker and explode in style. Tweedledee. Roll up a strawberry jam donut. Alice. That doesn't even make sense. Tweedledee. Oh, no, I know. You can get there. You could catch a cold. Tweedledum. If I were you, I would charter a Tweedlecopter. Mind you, I would only travel first class. Alice. Why, what happens if I don't? Tweedledum. She starts spinning around like a helicopter spinning out of control. Tweedledee. Or you could catch a speedy tortoise and get there in no time. Alice. Oh, none of those ideas make sound real. Tweedledee. They're as real as you want them to be. Tweedledum. Oh, is that the time? The Tweedles all together. Oh, we must be off. Tweedledee, Tweedledum and Tweedledoo together. Goodbye, Alice. Watch out for the Jabberwocky. They disappear. Alice. Well, if nobody's going to help give me a ride, I'll have to make my own way to the party, wherever it is. Knight, would you be so kind to accompany me? I don't know what a Jabberwocky is, but I don't like the sound of it. The Knight. I shall do more than that, and I shall be some protection. Alice, I shall offer you the use of my latest invention, the imaginary bicycle. Jump on, and we'll be on our way. Alice, but there's nothing there. The Knight. Use your imagination, Alice. That's how the imaginary bicycles work. Alice lifts one leg and a few inches off the ground. Alice. I think it's got a puncture. The Knight. Now come on. You'll never get anywhere with an attitude like that. Remember what the White Rabbit said? Foxglove, show her what I mean. The Foxglove enters. I thought you'd never ask. I'll put one of my leaves under your chin to support you and another behind you. You'll have the perfect posture for happiness. Alice. And how will you keep up with me if I'm on a bike and you're not? Foxglove. Because it's in a ruddy script. Alice pretends to cycle around the large circle, while the Foxglove holds her head in place. The Knight. Faster, Alice, faster. All the kicks will be gone. Alice. Well, that was successful. I'm back where I started. The Knight. Ah, yes, I forgot to tell you. The cleverest thing about this imaginary bicycle, it always brings you back where you started, so you can never get lost. Alice. Or go anywhere. I shall never get to the tea party. Foxglove. Just then the Rabbit rushed on. The Rabbit. Nonsense, Alice. Shall go to the ball. You can borrow my speedy bunny feet instead. Alice. What about you? Won't that slow you down? The Rabbit. Probably, but you're my friend, Alice, and friends help each other out. Alice. Friend? Rabbit. Sure. Scene 6. The Queen of Hearts. The Rabbit. Suddenly the Tweedles entered holding a large picnic blanket. They lay it down on the floor and sat down with cakes and drinks, and the others enjoyed them. The Mad Hatter. Alice, darling, how wonderful to see you. I am so glad that you finally made it. We saved you a seat at the top of our picnic. Over here. Alice. What? At the top? Really? The Mad Hatter. Well, you are our friend after all. The Tweedledee. But where's the Queen? March Hare. Everyone went silent. They looked at each other, and then they looked at the Mad Hatter. The Mad Hatter. I'm afraid the Queen can't make it. Everyone. Oh, boo. The Mad Hatter. But we have an even better guest of honour. Everyone. Oh, who? Is it me? Me? No, it's me. Mad Hatter. No, it's Alice. Alice. But I'm so flattered to be your guest of honour, but the Queen was meant to be getting me home again. The Rabbit. But you don't need the Queen to do that. The March Hare. Remember, everyone, believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Alice. You mean I can get back by myself? Everyone. Sure, yes. Alice. But what if I feel sad again? The Mad Hatter. That's fine. We all have our bad days sometimes. The Knight. I can be grumpy sometimes. The March Hare. I feel a bit sad from time to time. The Mad Hatter. We're only human. It's okay to have good and bad days. The Dormouse. Just remember that you're not alone. The Tweedles. You've got us. Mad Hatter. And you can do anything. The Dormouse. Close your eyes and take a deep breath, or even have a little quiet. The Knight. Now, how did the Dormouse end up with more lines than me? The Mad Hatter. Close your eyes and we'll all help. Everyone. Alice closes her eyes. Everyone. You can do it. You know you can. Put your mind to it and come up with a plan. Don't say you can't. Just give it a try. You may surprise yourself, and that is no lie. Alice. I think it's starting to work. Everyone, including Alice this time. You can do it. You know you can. Put your mind to it and come up with a plan. Don't say you can't. Just give it a try. You may surprise yourself, and that is no lie. The Rabbit. Alice began to get bigger. Everyone. And bigger and bigger. The Dormouse. Until her head exploded through the floorboards again. Everyone. Bang! Mad Hatter. Alice opened her eyes and was back sitting in the doctor's waiting room, with her family all around her. She knew that she needed to build her confidence more, but she knew that she wasn't alone, and now she felt able to do it. The Doctor. Come on, my dear. Time to go, otherwise you're going to be late. Next patient, Mrs. Hatter. Everyone together. We're late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late.